News just in, President Jacob Zuma has reconstituted the Inter-Ministerial Committee on Information and Publicity. Significantly, amidst reports of a cabinet reshuffle and Gordhan facing the axe, the finance minister has been made a part of this committee, a move that sends mixed signals about his status in the cabinet, especially in the wake of his foreign tour being cancelled. This is news coming in with regards to this Inter-Ministerial Committee on Communication. Pravin Gordhan, part of that IMC on Information and Publicity. Stay tuned to NN7. We are going to keep you up to date with the latest details and developments here and this news as it comes in this afternoon. Now, joining us to discuss this further in studio is Cecilia Russell, NN7's Special Assignment Editor. Good afternoon to you once again, Cecilia. What do we know about this Interministerial Committee?
It's a communications committee, and it is it generally looks at things like, I suppose, SABC and the digital migration, etc., etc. The interesting thing is that Pravin Gordhan was not on this list of members of the committee before, and now he is on the list of the committee. So it seems like the speculation around a cabinet reshuffle is a bit odd at this time. If he is, there would have been no questions asked if he had been left off it because he wasn't on it originally. So it looks like the speculation around the cabinet reshuffle might be a bit premature. And it kind of looks as though, last week or so, President Zuma reconstituted the Interministerial Committee on social, social, the one that deals with social grants, social development, and he put himself as the chair of it. He's made sure that. That he seems to be making sure that these interministerial committees are reconstituted, that they're given very heavy mandates so that they can ensure that they meet the brief that he set out in his, first of all in the January 8th statement, but also in the State of the Nation address, to make sure that that they reach their development goals.
Cecilia, with regards to the committee, who else is included in that list, and also what are the specific issues that they will be dealing with?
Okay, so obviously the Minister of Communications, Faith Ntambi, and then a whole variety of different ministers. It's a fairly lengthy list. I can read it out for you, but they would. I should imagine that, given the issues that they've had around the SABC board and the SABC board, they would be taking a great deal of interest in that. Making sure that the SABC is managed, or the SABC issues are managed properly. But one of the things that has been really worrying is that we're very far behind in digital migration, so they'll be looking at issues around digital migration as well. I think we've missed every deadline, and we should be very far down the road as far as digital migration is concerned. The communication minister's been doing road shows recently to try and inform people about it, but nevertheless, the digital migration is we've missed, as I say, we've missed every deadline, and this could be problematic in the future.
Cecilia, with regards to the looming cabinet reshuffle, we've been hearing about it all afternoon. With this list coming to the fore now, this interministerial committee, and the Minister of Finance's name being included there, some people are of the opinion that the presidency is sending mixed signals. What do you make of all of this?
Well, I mean, first of all, the presidency puts out a very short statement which says nothing, effectively, just confirming the story that he had demanded that the president return. I mean, that Pravin Gordhan and his deputy return to South Africa. He doesn't say why, and presumably the president doesn't really have to explain himself to anybody except for at some stage he'll have to explain himself to Parliament and what have you. So, but it does create a slight feeling of uncertainty, because there's been the speculation about cabinet reshuffle all along. The other kind of story that it seems to be dealt with and reactions on Twitter, etc., and speculation in some media organisations is that in fact this is related to not related to a cabinet reshuffle at all, but related to the fact that this, or related to, I wouldn't say the fact, I'm not sure about this at all, but related to an allegation, let's put it that way, that in fact the trip was not authorized properly, and all these trips have to go through, a specific authorization.
Well, let's leave it there for now, Cecilia. Thank you very much for unpacking those details for us. NN7's editor, Cecilia Russell.